Howdy y'all, my name is Travis. I am on a backpacking trip here in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, more specifically the Pecos Wilderness. I am on my way to Pecos Baldy Lake. I started my hike from the Jacks Creek trailhead and it was full. It's Labor Day weekend and there's a lot of people out here for some adventure just like me. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to Pecos Baldy Lake by around lunchtime and see how I feel, and we'll come up with a game plan from there. This is my first time up here above 10,000 foot doing backpacking trips. Y'all wish me luck. Hope y'all will join me. So Pecos Canyon down below, guys. We just got done ascending Beatty's Trail number 25 here, and I'm gonna switch over to Jacks Creek Trail number 257. Hey guys, just had me a snack here at Pecos Baldy Lake. The Gaia GPS recording is saying it was 7.5 miles to get here and 2,600 feet of elevation gain. Took me just under 4 hours. And that last quarter mile, I was ready to stop for a break to eat. So I'm trying to decide now if I'm gonna set up camp somewhere around here or try to push to Truchas Lakes. Trying to set up camp. We got some Angus cows. Hey, pretty boy. You have a good day. Alright guys, I just finished setting up camp here near Pecos Baldy Lake. Yeah, I had me a good snack down there by the lake. Rested for a little while. And I thought I was gonna take off on the trail, and I did for a little bit, but there's a lot of good campsites right here by Pecos Baldy. And my traps are starting to get tired of the bag, so I decided right here's where we're setting up camp. I brought my 10-degree Enlightened Equipment quilt, Nemo tensor pad, and as my buddy Cameron calls them, a couple hospital pillows. I'm trying to get down to the water, but Mama keeps getting between me and the calves, so I ain't gonna push it. Hopefully they'll start moving along soon. Mama just chased the hiker. Oh, I just missed it. Yeah, she started running after that hiker, and the hiker started screaming. She got just about close enough to nudge her on the butt, but then the big old cow stopped. Iowa. Big thanks to Calvin. He's got a YouTube channel called RV Living with the Geezer that I've been a long time subscriber to. I talked him into meeting up a couple times this summer, and his message of spreading kindness and positivity isn't just on YouTube, guys. He's a real deal. He's been promoting my channel, and he's probably sent a lot of you guys over here that are watching right now. So I want to thank you, Calvin, for helping the channel out, but even more so, I want to thank you for being a good friend, buddy. It's about 2 o'clock. I just got done filtering water. Was entertained by the cows down at Pecos Baldy Lake. I'm gonna have me a little nap, and yeah, we'll get up and have dinner in a little bit and watch the sunset. Get rested for Truchas. Alright guys, well, today was a bit of a lazy day at camp, trying to get acclimated. I'm up here at 11,000 feet. Tomorrow morning, we're getting up bright and early to summit Truchas Peak, my first 13,000 foot mountain to climb. I started today's hike with 2.5 liter, and I've collected 4 liters from the stream that drains into Pecos Baldy. So yeah, we got plenty of water filtered for tomorrow, and yeah, everything's ready. Just need to get a little bit of rest. I'll see y'all in the morning. Let's do this. Just about made it to Trail Rider's Wall. Oh, what a sunrise. You're looking at the second highest peak in New Mexico, Truchas Peak. One just behind it to the right, it's I believe it's called Medio Truchas. And then North Truchas is in the middle now. Over here to the right is Chimiosos. Final push. Almost there.
You win. Perfect.
Well guys, I did it. First 13,000 foot peak is in the bag. Feet don't fail me now. About half a mile, maybe a little bit under, back to camp. And I'd say about the last quarter mile, I'm hitting that red line. I was hoping I would get back to camp and still be energized and pack up and head out to the trailhead, but right now it's not feeling like I'm gonna be able to make that 7.5 mile hike back out. So right now the plan is to get back to camp, eat. I've been too nauseous to eat, so I'm gonna rest a little bit and eat. Try to get some water down, come up with the game plan from there. You know, even in New Mexico, we still bring the heat. Well guys, I'm feeling much better after taking a nap and getting some snacks and hydration in me. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and spend an extra night here at Pecos Baldy Lake. I don't think I've got enough juice in me to get all the way back to the trailhead, and frankly I'm too lazy to move the camp a little bit closer, so I'm gonna stay right here. You know, we don't have these alpine lakes in Texas. This is pretty special, so I'm gonna sit right here and enjoy my 32nd birthday. I want to thank my mom and dad for making this trip possible. They came down to pet sit for me, and yeah, I really appreciate and love you guys. Wasn't quick enough to save this guy. I was gonna run down and tell him. I watched the cows walk through that water and shit in it yesterday, and there's a stream of fresh water where those rocks are right behind you, but hopefully he's got a good filter. You can sit at this lake and people watch all day. They'll keep you entertained. Dinner time, guys. Starting to get some clouds up ahead. I heard a few cracks of thunder off to the north, so yeah, I ain't worried about it. I'm about ready to get in the tent and check out anyways. For dinner tonight, I'm having another peak refuel. I had chicken pesto pasta last night, and that's one of my favorite dehydrated meals. And tonight, this is my first time trying beef stroganoff. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. It don't look the most appetizing. But you climb mountains like that, you'd be surprised what you put in your mouth when you're starving. I'm gonna eat it anyways. I'd give that a 4 out of 10. Well, guys, I'm gonna call it a wrap there for day 2. I feel really blessed. That was a special hike. I'm really glad I was able to summit Truchas Peak. I got about a 7.5 mile hike back to the trailhead in the morning, and about a 7-hour drive home from there. So I'm gonna try to get to bed early and hit the trail early. So I'll check in with y'all in the morning. Time to hit the trail. Adios, Pecos, Baldy Lake. I passed a couple of guys Saturday morning on my way up in this burn section. They were scouting for elk. One of the guys was a local from Pecos, and he said he had won a tag in the lottery for a public hunt here in a big section of the Santa Fe National Forest. I told him they're very lucky to have so much public land here in New Mexico. We've got a lottery system for public hunts in Texas too, but you're more likely to hit the jackpot than get a public land tag in Texas. It just, man, how it goes. Yeah, I was hoping to see some elk on this trip, maybe some mountain goats up on Truchas, but I haven't seen any deer. I saw a mule deer when I was driving to the trailhead, but I haven't seen nothing since I've been hiking. Lots of rodents, every kind of squirrel and chipmunk you can imagine. Lots of birds too. I had a good time watching the birds around Pecos Baldy Lake. Tell you what, these are some happy cows up here in the Santa Fe National Forest. Continue. Well guys, I made it to Jack's Creek. This is where I was considering moving camp to yesterday. There's a few good camp spots around here. My shoulders are screaming for a pack off break. I'm getting pretty close to a good sitting spot, so I'll push it just a little bit further. I believe I got about 2 miles from here back to the trailhead. Oh, first pack off break, guys. I got less than 2 miles to get back to the trailhead, so I went ahead and poured out a bunch of water I had. I don't need that much to get back to the trailhead. It's all downhill from here. Yeah, my pack, I've got a pretty light setup. I don't know if it's the straps or how I've got it adjusted, but man, my shoulders can't handle it for very far. My legs can go a lot further than my shoulders can, so I don't know if I'm gonna get a new bag or I don't know, something I got to look into. That's got to be improved. Anyways, let's knock out these last couple miles back to the trailhead. I was really lucky with the weather this trip, guys. It drizzled for about 10 minutes last night, but other than that, it's been nothing but blue skies. This is my first time up here to the Santa Fe National Forest, and coming on a holiday weekend may have not been the best idea for me. I usually try to pick a place to hike with a lot of solitude, and there was a whole lot of people out here. Yeah, it kind of gave me national park vibes, as many people as you pass on trail, except you can bring horses and dogs. So yeah, Saturday night at Pecos, Baldy, I heard a lot of Molly, leave it Molly, or Jax, where'd you go, Jax? Yeah, lots of dog calling, and oh well, it is what it is. They're allowed to come out here and enjoy the forest too, right? Next time I'll try to come during the week, not on a holiday weekend, something like that. It's my own fault. I still had a awesome time out here. Can't wait to come back up here. Well guys, that's a wrap on my Pecos Wilderness trip. I'm ending right here on the Pecos River. If y'all enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one.